Welcome to my recycling video. I'm going to be taking a bunch of stuff to the computer recycling center again. Let's start off with these. This was my attempt to make a poor man's DVR. They never quite worked right. I didn't pay that much for them, so they're getting chucked. HP laptop. My brother got 3 years use out of this, which I'm rather happy about, but he did something to it or dropped it. I've stripped it of all usable parts, and now it's time for it to head to the junk pile. GeForce 8800 GTS video card, 640 megabyte model. This was my first gaming video card, and I used it for a long time. My brother used it, something went wrong with it, and now it's kaput. A couple of AGP video cards that are unfortunately no longer useful. Lingsky card reader, what doomed this? Couldn't get drivers for it anymore. I tried, trust me, there are no drivers for it. An old SATA PCI adapter, it's just out of date and serves no purpose. A bunch of sound cards, of course Creative dropped the ball with their driver support along the way, so they're just not useful anymore. Video cards of all sizes and shapes that are no longer usable. Various network cards that don't have drivers anymore, and most of them are 10100s, no point in keeping them around. A wireless card with, as you guessed, no drivers. A bunch of random FireWire USB cards that I just kind of collected over the years. They'd come with some salvage computers I'd get, and really I have no use for them. I have no use for FireWire, I'm a PC user, and some of these are just really out of date. Internal USB extender card. It sounds like a good idea. More USB ports, attach it directly to the motherboard. Just didn't work right. HP LaserJet 1012. Bought this at a salvage sale, didn't spend a lot on it. Turns out it has driver issues with Windows 7. Unfortunately, the Vista drivers also didn't work properly. So it is heading to recycling. Two scanners bought at salvage sale. One is an Epson 1250. The other one's an Epson Perfection 1200 Photo. Couldn't get drivers for the one after Windows XP expired, and the other one just blew up. My last CRT, I bought this at a salvage sale, and I had it sitting around for a long time. I think my parents used it for a little while. There's no point in keeping it around. I got a few spare flat panels now, but it's kind of sad it's the end of an era. I did like Gateway. I thought Gateway made good products, but it's time for this guy to go. Two desktops I'm getting rid of. One Gateway, it's just too old now. My parents used it for a while. It was reliable. It uses DDR2 and the processor's too slow. And this Lenovo I recently bought at a salvage sale. Big problem. Opened it up, found a wall of dust in it. The power supply fan burned out, and honestly the motherboard processor combination are just too old. But I salvaged the RAM for my cousin, and also the CD-ROM drive was broke. The last thing I'm sending to recycling is an HP 4100N LaserJet printer. I got this for $10 at a sale, and I used it for years and years and years. It was really reliable, but just started chewing up too much paper. Replaced it with a Canon. Really sucky thing is, I have cartridges for this, and no one wants them. This is the end of my recycling video. There's two things I'm not going to show you. One, I'm getting rid of a set of old speakers, 2.1 surround sound. I'm hoping to give that away to somebody, and I have an old 15-inch Gateway monitor here that I'm sure back in the day was really rocking back in 2001. I'm sure that was an expensive upgrade. But now, no one needs a 15-inch monitor. Thanks for watching.